we talking about? Kana's useless or something. Fingerprints?
I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. My reason, because you're the one I want to live most.
Bam! I'm awesome. Suck that, so.
No matter what.
Yeah, I'm better than everybody else. We should leave out some of the tokens. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kyutaro with all his tokens was involved in at least one trade. And him giving his tokens to So, that subject could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info. I agree. Unfortunately. We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kana. Sacrificing the kid's no good at all. Fuck you. Do you remember all the times, like, in the first trial, he was saying, like, let's, pick the most useless people? And he picked, Naogin and Kana? Fuck you, dude. I ain't trying to look like a good person. You're a piece of shit. You don't have to try. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn into demons. If it's gonna come to that, then pick me, Sarah. Fuck you. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Because you're cute. What did you think I was gonna say? When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. Just one. She's acting kinda strange. You had this desperate look, as if you had the sacrifice. And on top of that, a last-minute trade right after escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. I wish I didn't know you at all.
I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, meow.
Because she's super dependable for reasoning, woof.
Oh! And also, I support to protect Big Sis Sarah, meow.
Keen.
I believe in you, meow. Oh my god.
How about we leave out Keen since he doesn't have any tokens? Just listen. The best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have the sacrifice. If the sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Keen has 0 tokens. If Keen had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. And so there's a high chance he's the sacrifice? That'd be nightmare fuel for me. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start? It's because So's the sacrifice that he's saying such rotten shit. He's stupid. If he spouts suspicious stuff and loses our trust, he can get us to vote for him. Leave him out and his heart should calm down. But I wonder if just leaving him out will make him say what he's really thinking. Right? For an ally, he's a real pain, huh? Yeah, he wouldn't tell us the truth probably no matter what, so... What? I don't remember. Dawn. I'm just trying. I'm not like I don't know what the argument is supposed to. Oh, his face changed. That's why. Kyutaro, is something the matter? There being a trade just before the main game. Is that true? Huh? Yes. Yes, it's true. Which means, yeah, just maybe. I figured out who's got the sacrifice. Meow! What? How could you possibly know that from what we just... Kyutaro. I know, everybody listen up. Disclosure. Keymaster. I'm the Keymaster. Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting. What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. Makes no sense. You would say that, huh, Sarah? Huh? I'm sorry for taking the Keymaster from you. Does he mean... The sacrifice card you got sent was mine, Sarah. It's Kyutaro who sent me the sacrifice? Do you buy that? And you've still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right? What's he talking about? I have a card in her card now. Kyutaro's making a false accusation here. Stay calm, what do I do? I love this. I explained myself in the other game. In the other playthrough that I did later. So. You really think I'm the sacrifice? Yeah. Then just leave me out of the vote! Don't be misled, guys. The sacrifice gets 2 votes. If she puts those 2 votes toward herself, she's getting selected. In other words, if I'm not selected, that will be proof. Either way, nobody vote for Miss Sarah and we'll have proof. I would like that, but... It's about... It's about time we proceed with the vote.
Please wait!
Can we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear?
Ugh! We can't just sort it out in such a short time!
God, what should we do? The victim's gonna be one of the ones we nominate, remember? We should really discuss some more. Sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Please choose who to vote for. Okay. If we voted for ourselves, that'd be so stupid. I wish I could save right now. That's so dumb. We can vote for anybody. Who would you vote for? Bing. Would you vote for Zoe? Because I would. If there was somebody that I had to vote for next, it would be Kyutaro. And then after that, it's kind of a scramble. Not these 2. It'd be up to now, Kana and Reko. Oh, and Kate. No, I said I wouldn't vote for Kate. Pay attention. Displaying results. I think they started to do it better this time. Yes. It's evened out. So you can see who gets votes. Womp womp. That means any of them could be the sacrifice. The first vote is over. And I wasn't chosen. Hell yeah! Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4? Sarah, you! It's just like I said. I'm not the sacrifice. I'm a commoner. 4 will advance to the final vote. So, Hiyori. Kana, Kizuchi. Keiji, Shinogi. Yeah. Now, Egokoro. Why me? Sorry, I didn't know she was gonna sniff. This isn't right. I know this is spare myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them. Like Keiji did for me in the first game. We're not gonna go... I don't know what happens if you question them. I should probably try it sometime, but no. Lift your heads up. We've always done what we had to do. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop the beat. But, Kana, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is the sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone. Guess those of us who aren't picked should start. Incidentally, my role's commoner. Got that? Muscle Gorilla! It's not time to shrivel up, man. Let's remember the card trades in order. Well, yeah. Progress. I love Kai's, like, it's completely black, so it just, like, is his face. Now please grasp your fate. Now please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish. Now we're gonna proceed along digging the what? Now we're gonna proceed along digging into the details of the trades. Makes sense, Reko. Got it, meow. Gashu quietly sat in the chair again. There were 4 trades made in total. That ain't that many. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way. Woof. Didn't get traded with even once, meow. Trading cards required 50 tokens, so only so many people could make trades. I already know what to do. The token rankings had Kyutaro in first and Gin in last, if I heard right. Me, you, and now we're near the bottom, right? I don't think we had enough tokens to trade cards. But Alice did. He's dead though. My heart was pounding, wondering when I'd get past a bad card, meow. But my roll didn't change up to the very end, woof. I made it through all 5 trades, meow. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad we got given more time to sort it out.
Venus so will.
Muscle Gorilla, that's wrong, meow. What? There are 5 trades. What? 5? Wait, by my memory, there were 3 trades. You're stupid. Then I heard there was one just before the main game. I get it. You misunderstood, Kyutaro. There were 2 trades while you were out. What? That don't make no sense.
That's our line, meow.
Sorry, but nobody's given me an explanation. Well, that's on us. Well, we don't... You should probably ask to be caught up. Like, the last thing I remember is blah. You know what I mean? Hey, Kyutaro, when was it that you passed Sarah the sacrifice card? Actually, did you have the sacrifice from the start? Nah, that ain't it. The first card I had was Commoner. I get it. That tells me most of the trades.
What? I don't even have a clue. What's that, meow?
Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. For real? Who'd you trade what? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Then what card did Sarah start with? I have no reason to lie, but... At first, I was a commoner.
You traded Keymaster for Commoner, meow?
And I deepened our trust doing it. Just let me marinate over that. I'm a pervert. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sarah's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? In the second trade, that doesn't make sense. Please tell me! It would be this, right? Exactly. Someone's sacrifice was swapped with Kyutaro's Commoner. And in the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kyutaro's sacrifice were swapped. You douche? Yup, that's what it means. Muscle Gorilla, tell us everything you can remember, meow. We're gonna have you tell us the details of the third trade. Irk.
At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, meow. So I want to know the situation. Woof.
The third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. Thanks. These trades, I better keep them sorted in my head too. You can now sort out the details of the trades. If I sort out, there you go. The top row of this table is what the cards everyone had to start with. The further to the right had more tokens to spend, in broad strokes at least. Yes. Below that, yes. Okay. This is all guesswork. I'll rework it if new information comes up. Okay, so this is the order. Now Rekko and us were the third. So, Kana and Alice were the top 3. Keiji was square in the middle. Do you remember that? Because there's 4 here and 4 here. He was right in the middle. That doesn't tell us anything, by the way. I just wanted you to know that, like, we can click that at any time. Kyutaro, why aren't you talking?
I was off doing all this stuff by myself. Woof. I wanted to see the laptop, meow.
What sort of stuff did you do exactly?
It's not relevant right now. Woof.
I was worried because you were acting strange, Sarah. To think you'd been traded the sacrifice. Damn, Kyutaro, you're gonna make the trade on the spot and act all innocent? Huh? Something strange here. These two? Why won't you deny it, Kyutaro? What? I mean, you need a ring-up box to trade. If you used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? What could he be hiding? What could we have seen? Oh, fuck me. I hate this. Oh, God. Oh, God. Isn't this a fun game? Be as silent as you want. It's no use.
It's no use.
Spit it all out, Kyutaro. I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic. A pathetic adult. The third trade, my sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me, it was So's doing. Are you shocked? He's like, oh, suddenly I have to go to the bathroom. Suddenly I have to go to the bathroom. Goodbye. You know? That's stupid. What? I don't know what you're talking about. So knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? What? When everybody was sharing the laptop, So wasn't going to use the toilet. He would use a ring-up box to trade my sacrifice and Sarah's keymaster. Isn't that obvious? Don't know a thing about that.
Well, wait a second. He chose 2 other people and made them trade? You could do that?
It must be possible, huh? So you can say that with confidence. Frowny face. So, is it about time you confess? Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Such a deeply suspicious individual, Keiji. I wanted to give him the same voice as, I'm sorry, I forgot about this. I want to give him the same voice as Joe, but it's hot. It hurts my throat, so. Yeah, this shit again. How about I hear the truth from your mouth? About what? Between the state, yes. Yutaro couldn't do the third trade. I was on the toilet, so I couldn't either. We were watching him. Exactly, because he was with us. The question is, how did you know the sacrifice? Sheesh! I hate that so much, by the way. Sheesh. Just rolling on ahead with the assumption that I knew, huh? Did he learn about Kyutaro's sacrifice via hacking? Couldn't I just take a peek to do that? Precisely, you saw it directly. Kyutaro's intent was to negotiate with So. And as a condition for his trade, he showed So his sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. How about you use that imagination to consider what their negotiation was like? Keiji's like, yeah, big imagination. Keep going. Kyutaro started to negotiate outside of So's bedroom door. Huh? Were you watching or what? No. Yes? Even So's already recognized that fact. That's right. Damn it. It hurts. How did So react to Kyutaro's proposition? Preposition on. So stupid. He must have let him in the room quickly and struck the deal. I'm not brave enough to let Kyutaro in. I feel like all of these are affirmed. And also, look at the little hourglass. Isn't that cute? I love the colors here. It's crazy. It's wild. Exactly. You're frail, So. You surely wouldn't have that courage. Is that meant to be provocation? It's not working. Adults are too cool-headed. What are you talking about? He's not brave enough to let Kyutaro in. Must have let him in the... No, I'm sure So was on guard. Kyutaro had taken the laptop from him once before. So wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. Then did they make a deal through the door? How amusing. I just thought of a way. Kyutaro slipped a tablet under the door. Would he consider I might betray him? I mean, he's stupid. That's it exactly. That's what Kyutaro did to propose his deal. So must have been fairly wary of Kyutaro, who could best him using force. So Kyutaro informed him that he was this... Jesus Christ. I'm going to try again. I'm going to start with the other sentence. So must have been... I'm sorry. It just... Ugh. There's a lot happening on this screen. There's like white words, but there's also all of these different colors. And then this line. I'm struggling. So must have been fairly wary of Kyutaro, who could best him using force. So Kyutaro informed him he was a sacrifice in advance. There we go. Hello. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. I'm better than you. I always will be. So, you had yet another objective on top of the tokens in the Sarah folder. To control the sacrifice as you wanted. You got it! After the second trade, me and Kano were working on an escape plan. There we go. Then I heard Kyutaro through the door. Want to make a deal? He said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. Like a moron. And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah. You saw that first floor security footage, right? Yes. Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell you. They told me, set up the props used for the death game.
Then it's true? You set up the cards?
Yeah, of course I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the sage card I placed at random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back.
One more time.
Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens.
What, 100, yeah.
No shit, that's enough for 2 trades. But you left yourself enough for just 1 trade. How cunning. Pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What dirty adult you are. You're an adult too! You can't just try, like... I'm not gonna call these adults out for being bad adults. I don't know, it's fucking weird. Say again. All told, ow! I flicked my headphones into my face. All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could just pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the third trade? Haha, I was hopeful it might make off your Sorry. I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. Huh? The fourth trade was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah? We still had our sacrifice at this time, so definitely not. What are you talking about? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes, I'm gonna... I swear to God. Nobody is pulling the ends of his scarf and choking him out right now. Okay? We hate him. This was his fault. I'm just gonna casually remind you. He did it. He did it. He did it. He placed the sacrifice so Joe would find it. I didn't have tokens. I didn't even have enough tokens. I couldn't do any trades. No tokens? That's hard to believe. Quiet, loner! I was with Big Sis Sarah for the fourth trade. Woof!
So was I! Sarah didn't do any trade then.
Well then, it must have been an ally who did it for you. Keiji, you took the sacrifice for Miss Sarah, didn't you?
What? What's the meaning of this?
It's really very simple. The two of them were accomplices. Look at their face. This is exactly... I mean, this is the face that Keiji has, but I don't think I've ever seen Sarah have this smile drawn with this. Looks crazy. Also, look at Keiji's eyebrows aren't over his hair. Thank God. I love that. The fuck? Miss Sarah and Keiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. To achieve victory in the main game, by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Keiji win the vote. I suspect the fifth trade that followed was Miss Sarah and Keiji making a bluff. They just picked 2 random commoners to have trade. Then the sacrifice is Keiji? Why are you listening to him? That's all it's a wild fabrication. It's wild. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the 5th trade. So spouting nonsense to lead everyone by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, Keiji's the sacrifice, and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps? I'm the sage girl. Yep, so it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. Jesus Christ!
Well, wait a second!
At the start you said you were the sacrifice. Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. I'm gonna...
No way!
Then wouldn't you be in the same... Holy shit. Then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? Jesus Christ. Huh, I see. Guess choosing anybody but Keiji is the same in the end. Then let's vote for Kana, since she's the least valuable.
No!
Enough. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. I'm sorry, I just love it. I love it so much. I love that, like, Rekko's like, are you sure we can believe that? Keiji's like, no. Shut the fuck up. I will never believe anything that you have to say because you're a lying son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Sorry. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. God. And you want me to just believe that? So, you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Disclosure. Look at that big smile. Unfortunately, I'm the Keymaster. Huh? But what are you saying? The Keymaster's Kyutaro, though. Looks like we got him good. Disclosure. Sage. My real role is Sage. Kyutaro's the Sage? Ridiculous! That's impossible! It's possible, alright. And as the Sage, I'm making an announcement. Keiji's without a doubt the Keymaster. It can't be true, that's all! You were on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with, it was Kyutaro. I feel like... Why isn't anybody teaming up with us? Nao didn't team up with us, Keiji didn't team up with us. My feelings are hurt. Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we? The trade between Mr. Policeman and Kyutaro. Damn it, you're an ex-policeman. This music. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I would stomp it around in a rage. Because you're stupid. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kyutaro that we team up. And so in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kyutaro's cars got traded? That fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loader now, meow. Hold on! Kyutaro, weren't you passed out during the fourth trade? What? That said, when I first spotted him, I just pacified him because he was pissed. But I ended up talking with Kyutaro when we thought things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Kyutaro's Keymaster. But actually, I went into this trade myself while Kyutaro was passed out. Seems Kyutaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing of Kyutaro's Keymaster. What? First, when So betrayed— oh, sorry. Seeing you acted funny, Sarah, I was convinced the sacrifice had been moved to you. I wouldn't let it stand. I decided I'd knock him out and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so I trusted Keiji and had him take custody of all my remaining tokens. All of them? We're gonna keep him moving. Well, I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but... Is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. Okay, I'm sorry. That fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loader now, meow. I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with a desire to see justice carried out, meow. He used a whole 50 tokens to trade cards with a muscle gorilla just to defeat the loner. What? Huh? Poor Mr. Policeman said he didn't have any tokens at the fourth trade, meow. Then he couldn't have traded what? That's who we're gonna use, but... I'm getting confused. Thanks, Rekko. Wait. It's about tokens. You gave them all your tokens, meow? Sure did, and it seems like that landed way outside So's ballpark. Shut up! Running out of leeway, are we? I've still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Kyutaro having the Keymaster? Isn't the only way to do that during the main game with... Fuck. Isn't the only way to do that during the main game with the Sage's power of clairvoyance? Stutter about it. Huh? So you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion. We were able to extract a new statement, so what is up? Did I say anything strange? Yes. The power of that card, you don't mean? Yeah, the sage's clairvoyance, of course. The sage could use clairvoyance even outside the main game? That's what the tablets are for. Isn't that amazing? That's super sick. Anyway, let's go.
You intentionally didn't mention it.
Why would you? Unraveled all the mysteries now. This should prove it. Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to seek Q-Taro's Keymaster. Then I made the 4th trade to swap Q-Taro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now, there isn't even a need to discuss the 5th trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed. I'm a commoner. Any other questions? No, there's something odd about Keiji's story. It'll become clear if we look at the trade so far. The card I had at first was commoner. Keiji's was the Keymaster. The first trade, yes. Second trade. The sacrifice went to Q-Taro. The third trade, Keymaster and sacrifice traded. So initiated the trade that sent me the sacrifice and Q-Taro the Keymaster. And the fourth trade, the Keymaster went to Keiji and the Sage went to Q-Taro. Did you catch it? The part that's strange, sure enough, is this one. The Keymaster, who cares? The sacrifice, no, that worked out. When the fuck did Keiji have the Sage? That's right, the Sage is out of place. Keiji should have been a commoner the whole time. Through this. When he traded with us, he should have had our commoner until he got the Keymaster. Like that. So why did Keiji have the Sage at the time of the 4th trade? Here. Trade 1, trade 2, trade 3, trade 4. This doesn't go. That must mean Keiji's first card wasn't the Keymaster. Keiji's first card being the Keymaster was a lie. Keiji had the Sage from the beginning. And so his clairvoyance let him see who had the Keymaster from the beginning too. Which is why in the first trade he could make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. But if he did that, hasn't even fucking lied to me this whole time. I swear to God. I think we did establish that Sarah can't lie, right? I'm just frustrated because I can definitely lie. If I want to be on board, I want to know the plans. But this is a game. Are you really going to vote for So? Now? Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Let's not. Don't be stupid. You're a candidate now. If the discussion leads to you getting picked. I'm afraid too, but I just got a weird feeling. Are we sure So is really a commoner and that Keiji is the Keymaster? Now. Something's fucked. You're exactly right. There's still mysteries remaining. In the 5th trade, why did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? And the other party was a commoner. This isn't a problem we can ignore. Yeah, forget about Q-Taro, Keiji, So, all of those trades. This is really the only trade that matters. Yeah, Mao. Chairman Mao. Yeah, Meow. This 5th trade. We should talk about it some more. Woof. I wish I had somebody to read with me. If by any chance we pick a sacrifice, we're done for, you know. We shouldn't need any more discussion. Keiji? Digging up old conclusions is just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, So. I'm sorry. Jesus. Squeak about it. I want him to die. I agree with Keiji. Fuck it all. This trade is important and we should know about it, but I want him to die. That's how it'll end. Yeah, look at us. No. We can't do that, Keiji. But I want to. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth. Alright. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the 4 who are in the final vote. Oh, I'm sorry. The final vote, yes.
There's someone who moved Sarah's sacrifice and he's the fifth trade.
If Keiji's the keymaster, so Connor now should be the sacrifice, right?
Is the loner really a commoner, meow? Should we believe that wolf?
It's alright. So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Connor or now, which of them would have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Kitaro are lying.
No, they're not.
Anyway, we're gonna end it here. Get ready for it.